All right, everyone, get ready because today we're diving into something that's got me really excited. It's a concert playbill.
A playbill?
Yeah, I know, but this isn't just any playbill. This is from Symphonicity, the orchestra, right here in Virginia Beach. And let me tell you, it's jam-packed with interesting stuff. It's like a little window into the heart and soul of this orchestra.
I love that. It's amazing how much a simple playbill can tell you about an organization, especially one like an orchestra.
Totally. It's not just about what music they're playing, but who these musicians are, what makes Symphonicity.
Exactly. It gives you a peek behind the curtain, a glimpse into the people, the passion, the whole community that they built around music.
And trust me, there's a lot to uncover. We're talking about connections to places across the globe, musicians with some really unexpected day jobs, and even some fun facts about the people leading the orchestra.
Sounds like a fascinating deep dive.
It is. So before we get too far, for anyone who might not know, Symphonicity is what's called a community orchestra, which sounds a little, maybe a bit understated once you learn more about them.
I agree. There's sometimes a misconception about community orchestras, but they play such a vital role.
Absolutely.
They're all about making music accessible, creating a space where talented musicians, no matter their background, can come together, connect, and share their love for music.
And that's definitely true with Symphonicity. Right here on the playbill, their mission statement is all about enriching lives through music, and they really live up to that.
It's fantastic how they're using music to bring people together and make a real difference in their community.
And get this, the musicians are volunteers.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, we're talking teachers, medical professionals.
That is incredible. It just shows you the power of music, right? It transcends professions and backgrounds. It's a universal language.
You got it. And we're not talking about some small brand new group here either. Symphonicity has been a pillar of the Virginia Beach art scene for over 40 years.
That's impressive. 4 decades of bringing music to life.
I know, right? That's a lot of community partnerships, a ton of educational programs, and countless musical memories.
It's a testament to their dedication and the impact they've had on generations of music lovers.
For sure. And speaking of impact, have you ever heard of Virginia Beach's Sister Cities program?
I have. I'm not too familiar with the specifics for Virginia Beach, though.
Okay, well, get ready, because this concert, East Meets West, is actually part of a series that Symphonicity is doing to celebrate those sister cities.
Sounds cool.
And this specific playbill, it actually gives you a glimpse into each city. So for this concert, it's all about Miyazaki, Japan. You familiar with it?
I'm not. Tell me more.
It's known for its beautiful beaches, stunning oceanside drives, and even this really unique rock formation called the Devil's Washboard. It sounds incredible.
Wow, I'm adding that to my travel bucket list right now.
Right. It's like Symphonicity taking us on a little world tour through music.
I love that. It's not just a concert, it's a cultural experience.
Yeah. And that's what I thought was so cool when I saw this in the playbill. It's not just a list of cities. They actually give you a little taste of what each place is like, their culture and everything.
Absolutely. It adds this amazing depth to the music and shows how Symphonicity is building bridges between different cultures through the power of music.
Exactly. And speaking of bridging, check this out. Leading this whole musical adventure is Symphonicity conductor Daniel W. Booth.
Oh, I think I've heard of him. Booth is conducting this piece, Taiko Night, which he composed himself. And it's inspired by his own experience with taiko drumming, which he got into back in college. Talk about a full circle moment.
The guy's conducted internationally, even for the national Christmas tree lighting.
And yet he's a local boy done good. Grew up in Salisbury, Maryland, started playing drums at 7, composing by 10.
And get this, he still juggles being Symphonicity's music director with his day job as Chief of Public Affairs for the Virginia Air National Guard.
Talk about dedication.
So this playbill has a fun facts section, and they have some about the conductor. Get this. Booth loves turtlenecks. His drink of choice is single malt scotch, and his favorite composer of all time is Bach.
I love little details like that. It's so humanizing. Sometimes, especially with classical music, it can feel a bit, untouchable. But when you learn these fun facts about the people behind it all,
it makes you realize they're just people who love what they do.
Exactly. They have their passions and quirks just like the rest of us.
Right. And speaking of passionate, we can't forget about the concertmaster, Megan Van Gompel.
The concertmaster.
Yeah. So she's been with Symphonicity since 2011, and she also plays with the Virginia Symphony Orchestra, so she's good.
Wow, that's impressive.
I know. And get this, she got her start with the violin after watching Itzhak Perlman on PBS when she was a kid. Talk about inspiration.
That's amazing. It's incredible how certain experiences can spark such a deep passion in us, sometimes even leading to a lifelong journey with music.
And it goes to show you the power those musicians have to inspire the next generation.
For sure.
And just like with Booth, they have these fun little facts about Van Gompel. She's a Milwaukee Brewers fan and loves watching cooking shows with her son.
Yeah, I love that. They've made this playbill so engaging. You're learning about the music, the people, their stories. It's fantastic.
It is. And they do such a good job of making you feel like you're really going to be a part of something special. But what about the music itself? The program is all over the map. Classics like Brahms, but then there's Ito Yasuhide's Gloriosa. What's the deal with that one?
Gloriosa is fascinating.
sure.
It's not just music, it's a whole story. It's about this time in Japan when Christianity was actually banned.
Seriously?
Yeah, Japanese Christians, they call them Kirshitan, face some real persecution. So when you hear Gloriosa, it's like echoes of that struggle, that resilience, all through music.
Wow. Just thinking about experiencing that through music is pretty powerful.
It really is. And it gets to the heart of what Symphonicity is doing here, bringing these global stories to life. And they've got another one from Norway this time.
Oh, yeah. The opening act, that's Stephen Amundsen, grand fanfare, right?
Right. And the story behind this one, Amundsen wrote it for a pretty grand occasion, no kidding. It was for the King of Norway, King Harald V, entering the Oslo Opera House.
Talk about pressure. Composing for a king's entrance. No stage fright allowed there.
Not a chance. The music itself, it's all about that big moment, triumphant brass, these huge string sections building up and up, like a musical red carpet for royalty.
I can practically hear it. Okay, so we've got Norway, Japan. Are we sensing a pattern here? Symphonicity isn't messing around. This is a global journey they're taking us on.
It really is. And highlighting what's unique about each place. Remember that Devil's Washboard we talked about?
Of course, it's not every day. A rock formation inspires a concert theme.
Exactly. It shows this Miyazaki connection goes beyond the music. It's about the culture, the land itself.
And speaking of unique, let's talk about Risa Hokamura, the violinist. Playing a Stradivarius at her age is nuts, but then there's her background too.
Right. Started playing at 3 years old, can you imagine? And now she's tackling Brahms's violin concerto, which is not a walk in the park, musically speaking.
Oh yeah, what makes it so tough?
It's crazy technical, for one, but also Brahms poured his heart into this piece. To play it right, you have to connect with that emotion. And the cool thing is, Risa has this connection to it through her idol, David Oistrakh.
That's the violin superstar, right?
And his recording, Brahms' Violin Concerto. I guarantee Risa studied every note, every little thing he did in that recording.
Yeah.
When she plays it, it's like this lineage of amazing musicians, you know?
That's incredible. Okay, so we've got Brahms, this love letter to Norway, the story of resilience from Japan. That's just the tip of the iceberg, right?
It really is. And the best part, this is Symphonicity, a community orchestra. We're talking people with day jobs who come together because they love music.
So true. We actually have their orchestra roster right here, and the range of professions is wild. Teachers, doctors, engineers, you name it.
That's the magic of community orchestras. Music isn't some elite thing. It's alive. It's part of our community. Anyone can be a part of it. And that's what Symphonicity is all about. Their mission statement actually says, strengthening the community through our shared love of music.
And you can tell just from how they put this whole thing together. And they really want people to connect with them after the concert, too.
Oh, absolutely. They're all over social media. Their website is great. They have this Did You Know section in the program with Miyazaki facts. Did you know Miyazaki is over 2,500 square miles? Bigger than some countries.
Are you serious? I had no idea. I love those little fun facts. It's like a bonus deep dive.
It's those little things that pull you in, you know? It's more than the music. It's the whole experience. It makes you want to keep learning.
It really is incredible how they've woven together so many different elements. It's like you think it's just a concert, but it's a whole experience.
Exactly. Even their program is like engaging, you know? I love how the instrument sections each have a little blurb, like the cellos and basses, they claim to be the best section.
Oh, right. And then the violas, they're like, hold on a second. I love that. It's like, these are real people, you know, with senses of humor and everything.
For sure.
It definitely adds a fun layer to the whole orchestra experience. It's not all serious, you know?
Definitely not. But it's not all fun and games either, right?
Right.
There were some really heartwarming things in this playbill, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like that one sponsor who put in a special message wishing the orchestra luck with the whole Sister Cities series.
Yeah, and the dedications.
Oh, those got me.
The ones dedicated to loved ones. It's a beautiful way to honor those who shared a love for music.
It really adds this whole other layer of emotion to the experience, you know?
Yeah.
Like this sense that music is so deeply personal and connected to our lives, to our memories.
It's like a tapestry of human experience, all woven together through music.
That's a beautiful way to put it. You know, it's really amazing how much heart you can pack into a playbill. I mean, it's more than just, you know, paper and dates and times, or it's like a little piece of this love for music.
It really is. And it makes you appreciate the thought and care that goes into every aspect of the concert experience.
It does. Like, they're not just thinking about the music, but about how to make you feel welcome, how to give you a little something extra, something special.
Exactly. And that's what I love about community orchestras like Symphonicity. It's not just about the performance itself. It's about fostering a genuine sense of community that extends far beyond the concert hall.
I totally agree. This whole deep dive, it's really opened my eyes to that. I mean, yeah, they're putting on incredible performances, but it's so much more than just entertainment. It's about cultural expression. It's about bringing people together, and it's about inspiring the next generation of musicians. And to think, all of this just from looking at a playbill.
Isn't it amazing? It just goes to show you that there's always more to discover, more to explore, if you just take the time to look a little closer. So to our listener, we've given you the rundown. The conductor, the guest artist, the musical journey. Now it's your turn. What speaks to you?
This podcast was produced by Symphonicity, the Symphony Orchestra of Virginia Beach, Virginia. To get tickets or to learn more about their concerts and events, visit symphonicity.org.